Well, if you're living with chronic back pain, then you know how debilitating it can be. And some doctors may have even suggested surgery. I'm sure a lot of them do. But there may be another way. Joining me now is Dr. Alex Bigham. He is the CEO and the owner of Novocur Pain Management Clinics. Welcome to Sonoran Living.
Thank you.
I hope there's not a lot of people, throwing their backs out and hurting themselves for the holidays. That would really be a bummer.
It seems like it happens even more so around the holiday season because people get stressed out. They got family in town. They're trying to get gifts together.
Put the swing set together.
That's right. And stress definitely seems to have an impact on how bad your back hurts. But, in the United States, we do more back surgery than in any other country in the world. And the trend is that we're doing even a higher rate of frequency of back surgery. And the other thing that we're seeing is that we're having more failed back surgery. So more people, they'll have a surgery, they won't have a good outcome, and then they got to go back and have another procedure done.
Why do you think that we're doing more? Is it just because it's an easy fix? Oh, let's
think that's exactly
do some surgery,
what it is.
We'll fix you up.
That's the mentality of Americans. We were looking for the quick fix, and we're thinking, hey, I'm just going to go under the knife, and I'm going to resolve this back pain once and for all, and that's going to be it. But there are other ways to go about treating the back pain that a lot of people aren't even aware of that are much safer, much more cost-effective, and with much fewer side effects. And that's what we offer at Novocur Pain Management Clinics.
All right. So instead of, if one doctor says, we're going to have to do some surgery on you, obviously, who knows what you guys can really do for them, but surgery is not an option. What would you guys do?
Right. Most of what we do is going to be an injectable type of a treatment. We offer really a full spectrum of pain management interventional procedures that often involve injecting some kind of an anti-inflammatory into the area of pain, trying to shrink down the swelling and reduce the inflammation, which is what causes pain. So things like facet injections and epidural injections, things of that nature is what we can do to help people short of them having to resort to surgery.
So how often would they go back in? Does it only last for a little while or a couple months and then you go back in for another injection?
It really depends on what the underlying cause of their pain is, how much arthritis they have in there, what the issue is, but we always talk in terms of relief in terms of months and years of relief usually. And usually they would come in every 2 weeks for about 30 days. So they're going to come in about 3 times, and a lot of times they can get very long-lasting relief. And one of the things that we specialize in is a non-steroidal type of a treatment, which is a great option for a lot of segments of the population that can't have a steroid, which is the typical anti-inflammatory.
Well, people hear steroids, and some people really freak out a little bit.
That's right. That's right. Like a diabetic, they just can't have steroids. It spikes their blood sugar. People with rheumatoid arthritis, they can't have a steroid because it further destabilizes their joints. So there's a lot of people that just can't have that. It's not an option.
Is it painful?
It's really not, and that's one of the biggest things that people say when they leave the office every time. They get so worked up about it, and then after that first visit they say, man, this was no big deal. Why did I stress out about this?
Well, I've had 3 kids and 3 epidurals, so if it's like that, it's so much easier than going through all that pain.
That's right.
What about insurance? Does insurance pay for it?
Insurance usually covers it. Any type of PPO insurance. We take all types of Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, so that's usually not an issue for people.
Great. Well, I know there's a lot of people out there that suffer with back pain, so it's instead of just opting for the surgery, maybe get a second opinion and go see you guys.
Absolutely.
And find something easier, especially you don't want to be laid up for all that time.
That's right. When you're talking recovery from back surgery, you're talking months to a year.
Yeah.
So
that would not work in the Barnes home. Thank you very much for coming on Sonoran Living. All right, Novocur Pain Management Clinics. They have 2 locations in Chandler at 1076 West Chandler Boulevard, Suite 109, and another one up in Scottsdale at 10025 East Dynamite Road, Suite B150. The phone number is 480-855-NOVO, which is 6686, and you can also find them on the web, www.novocur.com.